backlight because they're way too bright. And so I'm sure they live behind that soundboard and they fucking love it. It's probably heaven in there. I don't want any of that. Dogs are acting weird. I don't want that either. I don't want any of those.
Could try a different one.
I'll just keep leveling Poison Mama. I've got some good shit. Boy, I know. That's what it sounds like.
Asphodel.
Sometimes they eat the males, yeah. Sometimes they don't. I will be in your DM so fucking fast if there's an egg sack in there. Bro, don't even fret. I would be there so fast, I'd be like, help! Babies! Ah, what do I do? Help! It would be a moment. Yeah, I would, because then it would go from being responsible of 2 little lives to being responsible for like possibly 50 to hundreds of little lives. Dude, my pet stores have been so low on bugs. Nobody has crickets, nobody has flies. All I can get are worms and roaches. And I feel like my spiders don't really like the worms very much.
Power of the gods.
It scares them a little bit, so I usually crush their heads. But even then, they don't really like them, and the roaches are getting too big. All my spiders are out against the wall that I'm on right now. It's kind of very bizarre to watch. They're all on the wall I'm on. It's very weird. It'd be really cool, dude. I mean, I'd be tempted just to send you the whole sack and be like, yo. Make babies. Send me one if they work. Because I don't want to kill them. I'd feel so bad. Little babies. I have one tiny ass sling. And she scares the shit out of me because I never see her. Ever. I do have tarantulas. Yeah, I have a lot. Mm-hmm. Yes. Really? Oh man. Do you have like an Instagram or something? Can I look at your I just made an Instagram for my tarantulas because I realize a lot of people are arachnophobic. So I made one specifically for my spiders. If you type !spiders in the chat, you can follow it. That's where I post pictures of my little teas if you want to see them. You have around 30? Do you got any big girls? Thank you, Ike. Not really. So the thing you gotta understand, not you, but like tarantula keepers in general, tarantulas don't give a shit about you. They don't get any like pleasure from being held. And the danger of killing your tarantula is so ridiculously high holding them. I have a couple that when I open their cages to like take dead bugs out or something or change their water, they'll just crawl up my arm. But it's arboreal ones that are very steady and I just put them back. But I don't like fuck around with them. No adult females yet? I will pray for you. Oh, he doesn't give a shit. His opinion literally is as long as I don't have to take care of them. But sometimes they come out on their own. I don't seek it because it's really stressful too for most tarantulas. Most tarantula species like to hide in a burrow of some sort and they just live in there. Super stressful for them. And they're just like, hold on, this is so loud. Tarantulas are extremely fragile, like so much more fragile than people understand. You can drop them from less than 5 inches and pop their abdomen and just kill them. Unless it's an arboreal species, and even those ones are really fragile. They are just so, they're little pussy animals, man. They're not tough.
Here they come.
I don't know, what did you say? Oh, did you say simp? Did you say the word simp? That might have been auto-modded. Oh, you put OnlyFans? Yeah, I had to auto-mod that out because I don't want to get any streamers in trouble if they have one, you know? They're so delicate. They look hardcore, but they are not. I mean, I'm pretty positive the sheds I have are more hardcore than my actual tarantulas. Yeah. 28 pet holes, yep. Actually I have a few that like to stay out a lot, but I've got a lot of arboreals that people don't like. Like I've got an OBT. Nobody likes an OBT, but they stay out all the time, which is pretty cool. I've got jumpers that stay out all the time. My avicularia and my carabina both stay out a lot, but both arboreal. All the rest of them pretty much tunnel. My classy tunneled immediately. I have a verdezi that stays out. The fucking new name, Tleiltocatl. Tleiltocatl stays out a lot. Do you have loads of old worlds? Really? Yeah, those ones always stay out. Like they fear nothing. And those are the ones that crawl out of my arms all the time too. Those are the ones that I open their tank to feed them or give them something and they're like, nah. And I'm like, oh, okay. Please don't put hairs on my face. Yep, those ones stay out a lot. I've got a Topinakinius rosti, Caribbean diamond. I haven't seen it since the day I got it. What else do I never see? I see my grandma stole a pulchra all the time. I have a pokey actually. That guy stays out all the time. Guy or girl, no idea. But stays out all the time.
Let's go, Stygius.
Oh my god, what happened? Oh no! Oh, it thought you posted a link. Honey, it's okay. No, it's because of the periods. Like you didn't put a space, so it thought it was a link. No, it's totally fine. Yeah, my sea versicolor is really small. That one's a baby. Like that one's like a little blue sling. So it literally just built a hammock in the top corner and lives in it. So I see it all day, but it's not exactly adventurous. My avicularia never hides. That thing is just like all day. You don't put 2 spiders in 1 tank. There's very few tarantulas that are like, sorry about my background, but notice how clean it is. Notice how no one says anything if I have a clean background, but if my desktop's messy, y'all don't shut up, bastards. Force band, nice. Oh yeah, they're actually getting groomed tomorrow. I'm excited. Hopefully they'll feel cooler. I don't want any of these. Thanks though, game. Slurm, what's up? We got on a crusade. People are making fun of Amelia's pronunciations. No, you know how to deal with haters, Psycho? You ignore the fuck out of them. They just want attention. You ignore the haters because they hate for attention. Yeah, people like that just want attention. They just want to like light a fire under someone's ass and hurt someone's feelings. Fuck them.
You ever wonder how I got this fast, cuz? Lots of practicing, I'll tell you that. And being born unnaturally quick, I guess.
Why did it purge backwards? I don't know. Oh yeah, I mean, if anyone came in here and insulted my friend Millie, I'd come after them. But like, I'm not gonna like go to Twitter and give them any attention. Fuck those people. You guys need to go potty? Oh, thank you. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. How has it already been an hour? I stream tomorrow at 7 a.m. Mountain Time, 6 a.m. Pacific. Attack. Ooh, I want to dash more. Yay! Thank you. What am I gonna stream about tomorrow? I don't know. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. So tomorrow I actually end a little bit early because I do a tabletop role-playing show on twitch.tv/tablestory. So tomorrow we usually like hang out, drink coffee, I play a little bit of Hades, and then we end early. Everyone insults. I mean, Millie, my friend Amelia Tyler, Amelia Tyler, seems so weird to call her that. She's one of the fucking toughest people I've ever met in my life. She can take anything. No one could face her. I firmly believe that. LZT wanted to play Blackout Club on Thursday, Eliza, if you're still down for that.
And initial here. And initial here, acknowledging that you will shed your pants. Perfect. Have fun.
Dude, Blaze, thank you so much for gifting a sub to another tarantula lover. welcome to my channel. Enjoy the emotes. I don't have a spider because there's a lot of, one of my good friends and moderators is a major arachnophobe. So I just enjoy my tarantulas, tell people about them, and have an Instagram to show them off to people who aren't afraid.
You choose to challenge me again. Not many in Elysium so dare. Then I accept.
It's COVID. It's probably safer that way, to be honest.
Wait, I never
Dude, me
challenged you.
too.
The entrance to your
I have
chamber looks like
snakes
any other
and
pathway in Elysium.
spiders. I think that's the only two phobia things I have. But I have 2 snakes and spiders, which are big ones for people, unfortunately. I did have a lizard. She actually just recently passed away, but she was really old. It was an ancient bearded dragon.
Into my chambers to challenge me. It is a custom since the time I lived in.
And Zeke, but we haven't quite classified the species or phylum of that yet. So Bigfoot is as close as we're getting. Sasquatch. Bitch! Aw, come here. Dude, you a weak baby. Teehee. 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 Uh-oh. Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square. Stop! Rude. Oh yeah, he was just typing the versicolor. That's how you type like the Latin names. Usually tarantula keepers just type the first initial of the first name and then the second name totally, because most tarantula keepers can tell just by the. We look at so many goddamn scientific names. I mean, you guys have heard me. Earlier today I was saying all the names of my tarantulas, and someone in chat was like, Katie, stop speaking witchcraft language at me. I was like, man, those are T names. The Tleetlecatle's my favorite new one. Was Brachypelma, now Tleetlecattle. It's like a fucking game just to say it. It's insane. Bitch, I'm invincible. You can't. Ah, fuck.
Well done.
Yeah, it's just scientific short names. Yep. There's only a few that I get confused about because some start with the same. Like there's Pseudo-Hapalopus Columbia, Hapalopus Columbia, Hapalopus Columbia Blue, Hapalopus Columbia Pumpkin Patch, Pseudo-Hapalopius Purple. Like, someone needs to go in and taxonomy the spiders again because there's so many wrong ones.
Accept this message.
Dude, scorpions are really cool. I really want to have a mantis, but they don't live very long, and I've heard they're kind of touchy. Yeah, it's just saying, yeah, wild spiders in the house will be killed almost on sight. Briar Rose, I just have to tell you, though. Think about all the other bugs that live in your house because you kill all the spiders. Like, I'm not saying that to freak you out, but a spider doesn't want to eat you, but ticks and fleas and mosquitoes and bed bugs do want to eat you. They feed on you, and spiders eat those bugs. So if you don't have spiders, but they're still doing it. Oh, that literally made all the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It's so much worse to me if I can't see them. I like that spider because he's so big I can see him across the room. Tiny, tiny bugs that bite. I just literally got so many prickles up the back of my neck. Gross. I would much rather see the animal. Good Lord. They're more delicate somehow. Yeah, mantids, like, everyone I watch, like, I'm sure you follow all the YouTube, well, I mean, I do. I follow all these YouTubers and stuff. And one of my favorites is ClassyKatie, and she talks about these mantids, and she just has such terrible luck with them. Makes me sad, because I don't want to, like, care for an animal that I'm going to kill. Teas, I mean, it's not a rocket scientist. Most of them are pretty hardy. The mean ones are the hardiest. My fucking OBT will never die. Blue Dabba D, how you doing, Honeybean? I'm doing pretty good today. You just kill them all. I mean, if you can see them. Okay, so this is my rule, Briar Rose. Not in my bedroom. No spiders in my bedroom. Like, I don't want a spider crawling on my face while I'm sleeping or something like that. Like, I don't... But I just escort them out of my bedroom. Yes, I love Exotic Layers. I watch all those dudes. Exotic Layers and Yes. All of them. Every Tarantula channel I've probably watched a million times. Tarantula Collective, over and over and over again. Yeah. Dude, Briar Rose, I have a spider story, but I won't even tell you. If you're scared of spiders, it's the worst. Too long, didn't read. I was in bed feeling safe. Giant wolf spider was on bed. I freaked out. Zeke goes, "Oh, honey, it's just a little wolfie," and brushed it off the bed. And I was like, I have like 12 tarantulas. I love spiders, but not in the bed. I mean, cage spiders in my bedroom wouldn't freak me out. One's just crawling on my bed freaks me out. That's it. Yeah. These wouldn't scare me. There's no fucking way they could get out. Like, they're just in there. Yeah, like, that would freak me out. But, like, I just don't want one crawling across my face while I'm sleeping. That is too much for me. The usual. Nice. Cheers. Shall we cheers? I gotta pick a perk thing. Yeah, I love Exotic Layers. He's good too. And then Petco. Is that the same? No, that's Dark Den. Dark Den, if you watch Dark Den. He's a dude, I think he's from Croatia. He's pretty funny though. He has a ton of tarantulas. I'm nowhere near that level of tarantula keeping. But I love to watch their videos because they have my dream tarantula species that I've always wanted in my whole life. So it's fun to watch. Yeah, I just don't want it in my bed. That's it. Just don't come in my bed. No spiders in the bed. My bed is like my sacred place. You know, it's my safe place. It's where I can sleep and not think about things attacking me or biting me or just crawling on my face. I have 2 venomous spiders, but they're in lock and key, so there's no fucking way they're getting out. And by venomous, I mean they don't kill you, but ouchies. Cheers. My dogs are so weird. Ooh, you were asleep? That's terrifying. My dogs don't care about the tarantulas because they don't move. My dogs only give a fuck about stuff that's like moves and runs. They're really delicate, Briar Rose. Yeah, I mean, I handle them basically on accident. When I open their enclosures to feed them or clean their tanks or change them, they will crawl out of my arms once in a while, but I always put them back because they're just insanely fragile. You'd only need to drop them this far and their little booty will pop, and that's all she wrote. Your tarantula, your beautiful tarantula that could potentially live 25 years has now died because you decided to hold it. It's just not safe. If anything, I would let it crawl on the floor, maybe like a carpet or something, but nah. Yeah, it's just not safe, and there's no enrichment for a spider. A tarantula specifically does not have a complicated nervous system. They don't get anything from the human. You're just a tree branch to climb on. It's kind of an alert if you say cheers, then a little cheers thing comes up from the bot. Maybe the next emote. Honestly, guys, this is the thing. A long, many moons ago, some strange, wonderful human gifted so many subs in my channel that I reached a sub count of like 2,400. No, it was like 2,100 or 2,000 or something crazy like that. So, in order to get another emote spot, I gotta hit like 2,400 subs, which is insane. That's like insane levels of subscribers. That's insane levels of subscribers. With all that happened today, I'm at like 1,400, so we only need like 1,000 subs for another emote. It's awesome, but also it kind of sucks because like the excitement of getting another emote is like permanently strapped from me. Like, what am I gonna do? Get insanely successful out of nowhere for no reason? I don't know. Jumpers have intelligence, yeah. Tarantulas, they barely have any eyes. Like, they're just... 1,400 is incredible. I am in no way shaming my sub. Like, that is an insanely high sub count, and I am so fucking grateful to all of you. I'm just saying our next emote is, like, that far away. It's kind of unreasonable, you know? Just unreasonably far away, you know? Not one of those things that we can be like, let's do a subathon and try to get it, you know? But it doesn't really matter. I don't know. We can always change out our emotes. Usually I put in a bunch of emotes and then whatever ones people don't use, trade them out. And there's always inevitably one person who's like, but I used that one. And I was like, okay. Okay. You're the one. You were the one. The one. I have 2 poodles and a pug. A lot of peas going on in here. And 2 pythons. And a Postalatheria metallica. I think that's all the pea animals I have. Yeah. A lot of pea animals, not on purpose. I have no affinity to the pea. Just happened on accident. Bitches, I will use my call on you. How'd you get over here? Can you phase through walls? Because that's not fair. Suck my wayness. Die, bitch! Sold down. No parrots. I have no birds. No birds. I don't like loud things. You know, the best thing about tarantulas is they make little to no noise ever. Like, the only time you hear them make a noise is if they're pushing gravel around or coconut dirt, whatever the hell it is, or if they fall.
We have a pest problem.
It's regenerating.
Dude, CBD for real. So when I was having my panic attacks, I had gummies and a vape, and CBD immensely helped me with anxiety. It doesn't eliminate anxiety, because what's happened is if you have like crazy anxiety disorder, like, you know, uncontrollable anxiety, what's happened is your body doesn't know what to respond to with actual anxiety. So anxiety is caused by a hormone in your body called cortisol, and cortisol is your flight or fight response. So it had a purpose in the ancient days when we needed to, you know, run from dinosaurs and shit. But nowadays it can get triggered by ridiculous things. And then what happens is nothing in your brain tells it to stop being triggered by that ridiculous thing, and you become conditioned to keep getting triggered. Like, I would get triggered by, I still get triggered when people call me. Someone calls my phone, because for a couple of years there, it was like 1 year, my Nana died. Next year, my sister committed suicide, and the next year my brother drunk drove into a telephone pole and died. And I got this crazy phobia of answering my phone. And what the CBD helped is it takes the edge off the anxiety so you can logically talk yourself through it. Like, not every phone call is going to be a dead person, you know? Doesn't eliminate it, but it gives you a little bit more power over your own head functionality, which is, in my opinion, everything. Oh, we have tarantula. It's what is it called? Tarantula migration this time of year. CBD is great. I don't use it anymore because I'm medicated on Lexapro, but I do use it if I'm having a really bad day. Like, I have CBD candies around my house all the time.
You again.
And if I ever get edibles, I always get 1-to-1. Like, I have this. It's a sucker. It's 10 milligrams of CBD and 10 milligrams of THC. Literally, the brand is called Suck It. No tarantulas in the UK. Oh, like wild ones. Oh, I was gonna say, I know so many people in the UK with tarantulas. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Yeah, but you guys get some cool spiders, like ladybird spiders. And, oh my God, what are those tiny black ones that look like ladybird spiders? Velvet spiders. I would kill for a velvet spider. Literally. Like, kill for a velvet spider. And you can't get those here at all because you can't ship them overseas. They die.
Even the bull of Minos couldn't stop you, huh? That's one whose way I would stay out of if I could. But, well, you'd not.
She's been overworking herself, and I try to help as much as I can between classes and helping family. I'm pretty exhausted a lot of the time, and I just want to play video games. Now I feel that. I feel that, but it's very courageous of you to be there for her. She's lucky to have you. Lost my papa in January. Second major car accident 3 months later. Another car that broke. Yeah. Kyler has a panic attack if I call and he knows I'll be driving. Yep, that's what happened to me for a while. Like every time I saw my mom call my phone, I was like, fuck, did another sibling die? Like, what the fuck happened? It was terrifying.
You heard I battled with
But
the
I
serious here,
have
sir.
the logic now to not think that. I still have the thought in the back of my head, but it doesn't spiral me into an anxiety attack anymore, which is honestly the best thing in the world, because any of y'all that experience anxiety attacks know what I mean when I say you have no control. There is no more control. You are no longer in control of this ship. Cheers.
Oh, you're correct in that assessment, stranger. But as you've seen, I've no ability to stop others from coming.
I hate
and
how
going
some of the
as
people in
they
this game are
please.
so quiet.
So I do tend to hear a thing or two from passers-by.
Oh, delightful. Yes,
Thank you,
please.
sir.
Yeah, banana hammock, 100%. Like, that blows, doesn't even cover it. I mean, that's just, they're the worst. Yeah, I mean, I've had health talks about that, Jackie, like days about cortisol and what it can do to your body, like long term. You want to take care of it. Like, you don't want to live in that state of anxiety and not use the cortisol. Because, like what I did for a while is I would run, but the problem is the moment I wasn't running anymore, it came rushing back. All that anxiety and all that, you know, my body would replace the cortisol it thought I needed to run from what my body figured was trauma for some reason.
What now?
Smash and kill. Kill the soul. Think so. Come after me, beaches. I'm gonna kill you all at once. Oh, God. Support worker. That's dope. That's honestly, like, I feel like I still am medicated because I'm really scared of life without it, honestly. But I definitely sorted myself out by becoming a streamer full-time. I used to work in a hospital full-time as a respiratory therapist, and I saw a lot of death and a lot of sadness and a lot of sickness all the time. And just my mental state, like getting to hang out and have really positive talks with people all the time and just hang out and you know, I feel like I do a lot more good spreading my medical knowledge and my history with mental health here than I ever did in a hospital. If that makes any sense at all. And then that brings me more joy. I feel like I'm more complete in life. Nah, dude, that's what I started to tell people. There's no shame in needing medication. Not at all. Not at all. I don't want to waste my money. 5 hours sitting at a ball on my couch, staring into a corner, certain everything was falling apart me. Now I have a rescue prescription. My worst one was California in the bathtub. I literally thought I was going to die. I was non-functional. It was horrible. I kept telling my mom she was never going to see me again. It was terrible. And I didn't want to kill myself. I thought that my toothache was going to my brain and was going to kill me. It was insane. Looking back on it, it was insane, but I was very convinced. Bitch, don't touch me there. How dare you? Ah! Thank you. Tarantulas make me super happy as well. In case anyone was wondering. They bring me a lot of joy, even though they do nothing. I like that once a week I get to open their cages and hopefully feed them. Most of the time fail. Money! It's your no-no swear. Exactly. Exactly.
No need to thank me, mate.
I always ask Karen to help me and I'm not 100% sure why, but I'm into it. Oh, really? If they get wrong, that's why you always want to do it with a doctor. That's why I always tell people not to mess with their meds without a doctor. I'm sorry that happened to you, Banana. It's just fucking terrible. I don't want anybody to experience that stuff. Like, even though I've gone through it, I don't want anybody else to.